You've spent years absorbing everyone else's pain. You became the therapist, the caregiver, the one who always understood. You abandoned yourself to survive, and now something inside you has finally had enough. Carl Jung understood this moment better than anyone. He called it the most dangerous transformation an empath will ever face. The moment you stop surviving and start returning to who you really are. Today, I'm going to walk you through the psychological process Jung documented in his most sensitive patients. Because what's happening to you right now isn't a breakdown. It's the beginning of your most powerful chapter. And Jung spent decades mapping exactly how this transformation unfolds. If you've ever felt like you've lost yourself while taking care of everyone else, this video will show you how to find your way back. Because the person you abandoned to survive is still there, waiting in your shadow. And Jung discovered that the return to self isn't just possible, it's inevitable once you understand the process. The empath's survival strategy starts in childhood. Jung documented this pattern across hundreds of patients. A highly sensitive child enters an environment that cannot hold their emotional intensity. Maybe the parents are emotionally unavailable, drowning in their own unprocessed trauma. Maybe the household is chaotic, filled with addiction or mental illness that nobody talks about. Or maybe the family system requires someone to absorb everyone else's dysfunction so the illusion of normalcy can be maintained. The sensitive child makes an unconscious calculation. They recognize that their authentic self threatens the stability of their attachment figures. A child who cries too much becomes a burden. A child who expresses anger gets punished. A child who has needs is told they're too demanding. So they do what all mammals do when attachment is threatened. They adapt. They trade authenticity for safety. They become whoever they need to be to maintain connection. Jung called this the development of the persona. But for empaths, the persona isn't just a social mask worn at work or in public. It becomes their entire identity, consuming every aspect of their being. They become the good one, the helper, the fixer, the therapist. They build their entire sense of self around meeting other people's needs, while their own authentic desires get buried deeper and deeper into the unconscious. This isn't a conscious choice. No 5-year-old sits down and decides to abandon themselves for the next 40 years. It happens automatically as a survival mechanism, encoded